Hey all, so I made a special version of my cave challenge series of levels. This is special because it's only made with 12 items. It's made with the 12 items you can see at the top of the screen, and that's all that's used to make the level. Let me show you the level. Nothing too difficult here. It's not timed either. Sometimes I reduce the timer on levels like this. There is 2 sections to the level though. There we go, now we're going to go onto the subworld. You have 2 checkpoints to complete this with. There we go. There's 2 different endings at the end. If you go for the one with the grinders, that's a little bit faster, but you need a power up. So let's actually play the level. So just some pretty standard jumping at the start. Thwomps. And either go fast or take your time here. This part here, the shoes, they fall through the floor. There's a gap there, so you can't cheat and grab one. Nothing in the pipes, just jump across. Carefully here. The platforms at the top are more for decoration than anything. You can jump on them. They fall down, as you're seeing. There's power-ups here. We change from silver to gold Mario. There's also a checkpoint if you need it. More platforming sections here. Just some easy pipes to jump across, and then that's the halfway point. Those fire out Koopa Troopers instead. There's another platform there, it's just for decoration, more than anything. Across the Koopas. This part you can either go underneath or you can try and go fast across the platform. It's up to you. A little bit hard if you go fast, as you just saw. So we have more power-ups and another checkpoint. Alright, just jump across the pipes. Again, they fire Koopa Troopers. Gotta be fast here, run across quickly. Again, you've got shoes here that fall through, so you can't go and grab them to cheat through the level. Now, the 2 optional routes. Let's go with the one with the grinders, as I have a power up. It takes you to here, and you can grab the top of the flagpole and beat the level. Otherwise, you go to this one here and you can't. You have to grab the middle of the flagpole. Alright, so I've pretty much shown you the level. I'm now going to upload the level. Here it is, Cave Challenge 12 Items Special. I do have to beat this 3 times as there's 3 checkpoints, but I don't think it will cause me any major problems. We will see though. Yeah, okay. Pretend I didn't do that. This level won't cause me any major problems. We will try again. Because I'm rushing, that's why. It's a good level for speedrunning as well. Most of it can be done pretty fast. There's the halfway point. As you can see, I'm not really slowing down. Now let's go the lower route this time, just so you can see. There we go. So now I have to beat the level twice more. Oh, wait a sec. Wait a sec. What have I done wrong? I'm sure you can... upload it through the course bot. Yeah, I put it on play instead of upload. Yeah, okay. Just forget about that. It's early morning. I mean, come on. I'm going to make mistakes. Right, let's actually upload it this time. At least I've already played through the level a few times, so it's a lot easier now. That's probably the hardest part if you're going to try and speedrun the level. Alright, there we go. Let's get that extra life. Alright, so now I have to beat it twice more for real. Alright, so it's not a good idea to hold right from the checkpoint. Pretty sure I can do this though without too many problems. That's exactly how not to do that part. This time we go the lower route. This is probably the easiest out of my cave challenge levels. After I've got this uploaded, I will show you the other levels in the series. Alright, let's go to the top route this time. Cave Challenge 12 items special being uploaded right now. Perfect, there we go. Now, as I just said, I'm going to show you the other levels in the series, and then after I have done that, I'll try and speedrun this version. So here we go. Alright, here we go, the first and the oldest out of my Cave Challenge levels. This is the original Cave Challenge. This is New Super Mario Bros. U-Style, involving some tricky jumps and tricky techniques. I'll show you it now. Alright, so I haven't played this level for ages, so I might be a little bit rusty. This part's double twirl, like so, there we go. This is a tricky P-switch run. Gotta be fast. There we go. There we go. That's good. This is probably one of the hardest parts. It's done something like that. This part you have to get the P-switch to the top. Then do that. Then there's a bit of wall jumping here. Then you have to get past the springs and the power blocks. And this part looks a little bit rough with those springs going all over the place. Take my time here. This is the hardest part on a speedrun as well. As you can see, I'm not doing especially well at this part. I did okay at the rest of the level. Probably jump across the springs. Wait for that opening. Yeah, it's easier just to jump across the springs rather than trying to jump across on the power blocks. So that was my original cave challenge level. Next I'll show you the most played and one of my most popular levels, the Super Mario Bros. 1 version. Alright, now this level has a lot of plays and a lot of stars, as you can see. This level also got a lot of rage comments when Miiverse was actually open. It's quite a hard level actually, even though it's rated normal and the clear rate's 12%. Let me show you the level. A lot of tricky platforming here. So here we go. Run across. This part, careful. That's not too difficult. It's going to get harder though. Alright, that's the first part of the level. You can get Gold Mario here. Nice. Right, careful now. Yeah, these jumps are not easy. Small jumps, just be careful. And then fail over and over. Trying to beat it. Yeah, I'm not particularly good at this part. There we go, perfect. Cross the question mark blocks. That's the first part of the level done. That wasn't that painful to beat. The second half now with the ice part at the end. Oh, look at that, I just missed. Yeah, this part's caused me a few problems. I haven't played this for ages. At one point I could blitz through this in around a minute, but it's not happening anymore, that's for sure. You have to be right at the end of that question mark block to make that. There we go. Alright. Now for the final section of the level. That's a tricky drop. You can see why it's got all the rage comments now. Some of these jumps are very difficult. Even though you can't actually die unless you run out of time. Or do something really stupid like jump on those spikes. The spikes are at the checkpoints if you've not seen. I just put that there in case you're big, so you can shrink down. Or if you want to restart the timer. There we go. Now, I believe this is the final part. There we go. So that's probably the hardest out of the 3 levels, or should I say 4 levels now, as I've got the new one uploaded. There's one more I made, and that's his Super Mario Bros. 3 style. I'll show you that right now. And here it is. Cave Challenge Super Mario Bros. 3 Pro Edition. Now you can die on this one, but I think it's easier than the Super Mario Bros. 1 version that you just saw. Similar sort of style though, tricky jumps. Here we go, let's play this. Alright, so you have the similar jumps to what the original Super Mario Bros. 1 version had. This is the part where you can die. Cross the blocks. Yeah, you gotta be careful here, don't try and rush it. Another tricky jump here. Alright, there we go. You can't keep the mushroom, it'd make it a lot harder if you're big. You have a choice of routes here. I'm going to go for the easier route. It's also slower. Go to this pipe here. Alright, more jumps. Now this is basically a mirrored version of the main world, except there's ice instead. So it's a tiny bit harder. Having problems actually jumping now for some reason. Come on. There we go. That was almost very good. Almost super fast. Gonna mess it up at the last minute. There should be a checkpoint somewhere around here, unless I've missed it. Oh, there it is. Brilliant. Try the top route this time. As you can see, it was a lot harder. Left the ice block part. Oh, I was close. I was very close. There we go. Slightly slower route as I fell down. And that's the level completed. So the final thing for me to do is to try and speedrun the new 12 item challenge version. So I'm going to get on with that right now. Okay, and that marks the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I have put bookmarks to all the levels in the description if you want to check out any of them. I hope you enjoy the levels if you play them. Feel free to check out some other videos if you want to do so. And thanks for watching.